Hi, welcome to my 6th class mathematics class, ratio and proportions. When two ratios are equal, we say that they are in proportion. If two ratios are not equal, they are not in proportion. And when two ratios are equal, we say that they are in proportion. For example, 2:3 and 20:30 are equal. Therefore, they are said to be in proportion and written as 2:3 is as 20:30. Also, it can be written as 2:3 is equal to 20:3. In either way, we can write it. And this four dots is written as is as. And in the ratio, this two dots 3 is 2:3. 2:3. Here 2:3 is as 20:30. And the terms 2, 3, 20, 30 taken in order are respective terms. We say that they are respective terms, and we have to take in order 2, 3, 20, 30. Like that only we have to take. We don't take in any other order 2, 20, 3, 30. No, 2, 30, 3, 20. Like that we should not take. We have to take the four numbers in an order like 2, 3, 20, 30. 2, 3, 20 and 30 are in proportion. We can say that 2:3 is as 20:30, or 2, 3, 20 and 30 are in proportion. So we have to take in an order. The order is important. They are said to be in proportion. For example, there are two ratios, equal ratios. 2:5 is equal to 10:25. So 2, 5, 10 and 25 are in proportion. We can say that 2, 5, 10 and 25 are in proportion. So the terms must be taken in order, or the letters numbers must be taken in order. 2, 5, 10 and 25 are said to be in proportion. These are called respective terms. And the terms which are in order, taken in order, the terms taken in order are called respective terms. Respective terms. So in this ratio, 2, 5, 10 and 25 are respective terms. These respective terms are said to be in proportion. 2, 5, 10 and 25 are in proportion. The respective terms are in proportion. And the 2 and 25 are called, these two are called extreme terms. చివరిలో ఉన్నాయి. అది 25 అటు చివర, 2 ఇటు చివర ఉన్నాయి, ఎక్స్ట్రీమ్లో ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి వాటిని ఎక్స్ట్రీమ్ టర్మ్స్ అంటారు. 5 and 10 ఆర్ కాల్డ్ మిడిల్ టర్మ్స్. మధ్యలో ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి వాటిని మిడిల్ టర్మ్స్ అంటారు అన్నమాట. ఎక్స్ట్రీమ్ టర్మ్స్, మిడిల్ టర్మ్స్. సో when two ratios are equal, they are said to be in proportion and written like this. And the first and the last terms are called extreme terms, and the second and the third, that is the middle terms, are called middle terms. Extreme terms, middle terms. So another example, are the ratios 25 grams is to 30 grams and 40 grams is to 45 grams are in proportion. Or the ratios 25 grams is to 30 grams and 40 grams is to 48 grams in proportion. So we have to find out the ratios. 25 grams, first ratio 25 grams is to 30 grams. We simplify it like this, 25 grams by 30 grams. So grams both are divided by 5. 5 5s 5 6. Therefore this is equal to 5 by 6, or in the form of ratio we can write it as 5 is to 6. Similarly the second ratio 40 grams is to 48 grams, that is equal to 40 grams by 48 grams. Grams gets cancelled, and both are divisible by 4. Therefore this is 4 tens 40, this is 4 twelves, 4 ones 4 twos. Again these two are divisible by 2, 10 by 12 dividing by 2, 2 fives 2 6. So it is written as 5 is to 6. Therefore both the ratios are equal to 5 is to 6, simplified form, in the simplified form. Therefore these two are in proportion. These two ratios are equal. Therefore we can say that they are in proportion. That is 25 grams is to 30 grams is as 40 grams is to 48 grams. 40 grams is to 48 grams. Say that 25 grams, 30 grams, 40 grams and 48 grams are in proportion. And the extreme terms are 25 grams and 48 grams are the extreme terms. 30 grams and 40 grams are the middle terms. Next example, are 30, 40, 45 and 60 in proportion? That means 30 is to 40 is one ratio, which is equal to is as 45 is to 60. If these two ratios are equal, or the ratio of the first two terms and the ratio of the last two terms are equal, then they are said to be in proportion. So we will find out the ratios separately. First take this ratio 30 is to 40, that is equal to 30 by 40. So dividing by 10 or cancelling 0 we get 3 by 5, or this ratio is 3 is to 4. Again second ratio 45 is to 60, that is equal to 45 by 60. Both are divisible by 15. We know 15th table, 15 3s 45 and 15 4s 60. So 15 dividing both by 15 we get 3 by 4, that is equal to 3 is to 4. Therefore the first two terms, the ratio of the first two terms and the ratio of the last two terms are the same. Therefore the two ratios are equal. Therefore the four terms are said to be in proportion. The terms 30, 40, 45, 60 are in proportion, and 30 and 60 are said to be extreme terms, and the 40 and 45 are said to be middle terms. So coming to the next example, do the ratios 15 centimeters to 2 meters and 10 seconds to 3 minutes form a proportion. 10 seconds to 3 minutes form a proportion. We find the ratios differently. First separately, 15 centimeters to 2 meters. 15 centimeters by 2 meters. Here the numerator is in centimeters, denominator is in meters. Therefore we convert the denominator also into centimeters. We know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Therefore 2 meters is equal to 200 centimeters. Therefore centimeters gets cancelled. We will cancel both by 5. 5 3s 15, 5 4s 20, 0. So this is equal to 3 by 40 or 3 is to 40. The first ratio is 3 is to 40. The second ratio is under 10 seconds to 3 minutes. 10 seconds to 3 minutes. So here also both are in different units. Therefore we convert minutes into seconds. We know that 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Therefore 10 seconds by 3 into 60 seconds. So seconds gets cancelled. 10 ones 10, 10 6, this 60. Therefore this is equal to 1 by 6 threes 18. 1 by 18 or 1 is to 18. So these two ratios are different. They are not equal. 3 meters, 2 meters, 10 seconds and 3 minutes are not in proportion. Coming to the exercise 12.2, the first problem is determine if the following are in proportion. There are 6 sets of 4 numbers given. We have to decide whether they are in proportion or not. So to check whether they are in proportion or not, we have to find the ratio of the first two terms and the third and fourth terms. If these two ratios, ratio of the first and second term and the ratio of the third and fourth term are equal, then these are in proportion. So there are 6 problems. I will do the last 2 ones. The other 4 you do at home. So I will take the last 2 terms. First F. If we take 33, 44, 75, 100. So ratio of the first 2 terms and the ratio of the last 2 terms must be equal. So we will find first the ratio of the first 2 terms. 33 by 44. Both are divisible by 11. 11 3s, 11 4s. Therefore the ratio is 3:4. The next 2 terms 75 and 100. Both are divisible by 25. We know that 25 3s are 75 and 25 4s are 100. This is equal to 3:4. Therefore ratio of these 2 is equal to ratio of these 4. They are equal ratios. Therefore these 4 are in proportion. They are in proportion. Next, coming to E, this problem, E 4681. 4681. Ratio of 4 and 6. 4 by 6 is equal to cancelling by 2. 2 2s 4, 2 3s. 2 3s. 2 2s 4 and 2 3s 6. Therefore this is equal to 2:2. And 8 by 12. So both are divisible by 4. 4 2s, 4 3s. This is equal to 2:3. Therefore both the ratios are equal. The first 2 terms, the ratio of the first 2 terms is 2:3 and the ratio of the second 2 terms is also equal to 2:3. Therefore the 4 are in proportion. These are the respective terms. The respective terms are in proportion. So you try to do the other 4 problems at home and check whether they are in proportion or not.